So like we said, where does that form go? Immediately clients fill the form. You may be thinking it goes into project management tools. No, that is not where it goes. Hey guys, welcome back to today's section of real project management class. We've been teaching how project management really happen in real life for the past 3 days now. And before we begin, I would like us to recap of what we've learned so far. If you have been following us, you will know that we've has a session here where you learned what project management is, what project is. That is where we give a full definition of what project is and what manager is, and also we give the definition of the two together as a project manager, what project manager is in section A. And section B, you saw why company really needs project manager in that company, and the main reason why you exist in a company as a project manager, the job you do, the real job you do as a project manager in every company you're going to be working with or that you've ever worked with. We've talked about that in our last video before we start this one. So in this video, we'll be answering the important question that we finished in our last video, that's how exactly does a project get into the company. In our last video, we talked mostly about how you interact, about your job, about the real reason why you existed or you are existing in a company as a project manager, that you are only on the company as someone to see where the confusion is going to come up, or if there is any confusion in the company, or how to align the job, how to make sure the job or the project get delivered in a time before deadline. That is your job as a project manager. That is what you'll be doing if you get hired or you are going to switch your career into a project manager. We've talked about that. Now we want to talk about what is the main way, or how does a project get to the company before you even get involved as a project manager. That is what we want to work on today. So for example, I said we'll be using my company, which is Zenva Ops. I have a company that I'm working on right now, which you have you're going to be seeing it very soon. I'm working on it. Me and my team, we've been working so hard on that. So what we're going to be using as the company throughout this video is going to be that Zenva Hub. That's what we are going to be using. So how does a project get into company before we call it project, and before you as a project manager get involved, making sure everything goes well as it's supposed to be, and making sure all the team delivered what clients wanted in the first go before they immediately click the form on what they want the company to deliver for them. So how does the project get into the company? How does it get into the company? So for example, let's assume my name is Sarah, right? And I have a company. I mean, most of the upcoming project manager or aspiring project manager may be thinking like, oh, how does the project even get into the company? Yes, project does not just show up in a Jira or ClickUp or Asana or any of the project management. So that is not how it works. It has never been that way, and it will never be. It will be like someone needed, or someone needs us to help them in fulfilling a goal. That is how project comes into the company. Someone definitely needs our help in fulfilling a goal. The person may be like, oh, I want to build a hub, I want to build a Bible, I want to launch my book. I'm a storyteller, but I want to write a book, a hard copy for people to sell for people, or for people to, as a digital project as well. The person will definitely need our help as an agency or someone else, right? So that is how projects get into company. It doesn't just show up in a company. That's not how it happens. So how does that project get it? Like I said earlier, my name is Sarah, right? And I have a small software company called LearnFlow. Let's say LearnFlow. Now I'm talking as an outsider that will be needing Zenva Ops help now, all right? I have a small software company that's called LearnFlow. It sells learning platform. It sells online learning platform. And it's Monday morning. For the last 3 months now, my people have been have been visiting the website. People have been visiting the website, but very few people are signing up on my website. As the CEO of the LearnFlow, I build a website, but people are visiting my website, but they are not signing up. So I got tired of it. In Monday morning, I've been thinking about it for the past 3 months, and Monday morning I just got tired, and I was like, oh, I'm totally tired of this. So then I have a meeting with my team. I spoke with every of my team, tell them everything we've been going through, what do we do, and our team member said, ma'am, I think our website looks old. Maybe if we can renew the website and add more buttons, or just do some other things that will make it look more cleaner. And one other person say, oh ma'am, the land page is confusing. it's confusing. There are some other things we need to do about the landing page as well. And then as the CEO, I was like, okay, so what would you want us to do? What do you think we can do about this? I asked my team. Whenever you want to build a company, you need to have a conversation with your team. Communication with your team is very, very important. You can't do it alone. They are working with you, so you guys need to do things together. So then I made that decision, and I was just there thinking like I will be needing a personal marketing agency that can help with that. Then I picked up my phone. I cannot build that myself, definitely. I can't build it myself. Although I have people working for me, but then I will want a company to do it for me. I would hire a company instead of me to hire a full-time people that will do that for me. I'd rather go to a agency company to do that for me, because they are definitely going to have that, right? So then I picked up my phone, and I picked up my phone and I started searching Google if I can see a professional website design agency for SaaS company. I picked up my phone and I searched Google for professional website design for SaaS companies. That is what I do. So let's do it together on Google now. Let's do it together so you can understand exactly how this lands in every agency or anywhere. So let's do it together. I'm with my phone. I'm on Google now. I want to search for a agency that build website for SaaS company. So this is what I'm going to be looking for. I'll just paste it here. So I'm looking for a website design agency for SaaS company. Remember, I said I want to rebuild my website. That is the goal for me, to be looking for an agency company. That is the main reason why I'm looking for them. This is how projects get into company every time. So then I clicked on it. Let's see what agencies Google will give us. Okay, top SaaS website design agencies include Elekane. Is it Elekane or what? I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, then let's check the Elekane. Okay. All right. So this is their case studies, the services. Okay, that's perfect. This is what I'm looking for. Yes. Okay, but we're not going to go there. This is their pricing. Should be in case as a customer, sometimes clients will want to check their pricing before they go into messaging them, and sometimes they want to read about what they do most, what they offer, who they work with, things like that. So that is what we'll do. So this is exactly what I'm talking about, how projects comes into the company. This is how you see this website right here, this website, this form here, this book a call button. Immediately we click on it, I know it's definitely gone lead us to a form that we will be filling. So once we click on book a call now, let's see. Perfect. This is what it brings. So this is how it's come into company. So let's say Sarah. My name is Sarah, like I said earlier. Sarah what? Zenva Ops. Let's use Zenva for the company, for example, like I said earlier. Email address. Let's use our Zenva email address. And then what next? How can we help you? This is where the clients, me as the client, Sarah, will write everything I needed. What I'm in need of right now is websites, blah blah blah, more button, this color, blah blah blah. This is what I want in my website. This is where I will write it. This is how we can help you. Some people, instead of them using how we can help you, some other person will use another thing here, but it's good. This is what this box is made for. What you want them to do for you. What is your service? What services do you want to, what services do you need from them? So, and after that, how did you hear about us? Here you click here. It's always there sometimes, and most of the company do this. Then you click proceed. Now immediately you click proceed. Where did this form go to? Where does the form go to? That is exactly what we want to talk about in our next video. Immediately you click that's proceed with call booking. Immediately I click it now. Do not think the project, do not think the form this client fill is going into Jira or Jira or Monday.com or ClickUp or Asana. It's not going, it's not landing into a project management tool yet though. That's not where it is going. That is not where it is going. This is only way to show you how project comes into company. In any company, this is how it comes up. This is how it comes up. Now I've come to Google. I checked a website that I will need their services. Then I see where I can book a call or to tell them what I need, what service I need from them. You fill the form. Immediately you fill the form. then you proceed with call booking. Immediately you submit that form. I don't want to do it here because I don't want to be playing with their website, but in our next video I'm still going to show you using our own Zenva Oops website for you to see it. You see it in real life how it's landed. So immediately this thing submits, where it is going is to the sales team. So sales team, which is the CRM tool. It may be Zoho CRM, it may be HubSpot, it may be Salesforce, it may be Google Sheets. Most startups don't have, they don't start with HubSpot or Salesforce. Sometimes most of the startups starts with Google Sheets or Excel. That is why I always say, if you're going to be a project manager, operation manager, program manager, you must know how to use Excel. That is very, very important. It's a must. You must know how to use it. We'll still talk about that, but that's not why we're here. So immediately this land, where is this? Immediately I click proceed with call booking. Where is this thing going? It is going to sales person. That's where the thing is going. That's where the form is going, inside CRM, and it will automatically save itself into the CRM. There's a way they save it. I'll be showing you the way that thing is saved in the CRM in the video. In the next video I'm going to be doing, I'll be showing you how it's saved in the CRM tool. In the next video I'm going to be showing. So how does this thing land into the CRM tool? Who is in charge of it? Immediately it's landed into the CRM tool. What is the next thing to do? So in our next video we'll be talking about how that happens, where this landed and where it is going. We will talk about it in our next video. So like we said, where does that form go? Immediately clients fill the form. You may be thinking it goes into project management tools. No, that is not where it goes. The project manager is not even involved yet. It's not involved in it yet. So immediately the clients click the submitting form. Immediately the clients submit the form. It will depend on the company, right? In many marketing agencies, the inquiry first go to the sales team, right? It first goes to the sales team on HubSpot. It may not be in HubSpot, it may be another different CRM tool, but I'm just using HubSpot for an example. So it may go to sales team in the CRM tools, and a small startup sometimes it goes directly to the CEO or founder because they've not been able to, there's no sales department yet, so they are handling the thing themselves, like I do for now. That is what I'm doing for now. So only after the company believe the opportunity is real, is genuine, that is when project manager will get involved. That is when he will get involved. So in our next section, we'll be talking about how the project landed, where did the form goes, after the form landed in the CRM tools, who handle it, then how does project manager get involved. If you're just coming across my video, my name is Aminat, a project leader. For the past 8 years, I've worked with multiple clients, agencies, startups, founders, and I've built a lot of tools for some clients. So I'm on a mission helping and aspiring project managers to know how it happens, how project manager really works in real life. If you're just coming across my video again, make sure you click the button so you don't miss the next video. Bye.